So I believe in that, and I also believe in playing card games and stuff is good for your mind.
Yeah.
And
any games. They say even video games. People like to shit on video games, but they say video games have a positive cognitive effect on kids.
Yeah,
because you're calculating and moving, you're thinking fast.
Yeah, their hand-eye coordination is like insane. Yeah. I guess some of those games, if you play them, I guess I don't know.
Well, you think about the amount of hours they're putting into their thumbs. Just how often do you really use your thumb in like detailed ways? Very rarely. But kids today, they have ridiculous thumb dexterity.
I tapped out Grand Theft Auto 3 is when I stopped, which is about 2003, 2002 or something. They were just too amazing. And I was just like, I am nowhere in my career right now. And this is just, dude, I was walking around. I was living in New York at the time, and I would stop playing the game, and I would be walking down the street thinking about it. Like I'd walk into the subway, like not thinking about jokes, thinking how I could beat this next level. And I remember I played this Medal of Honor game, and they had this thing when you hit the sniper button, like the scope would go like that, and X would go like that. And I played it one week so much that when I walked out on the street, I was looking at people across the street doing like that. That X was going on my face. I was just like, there's something about like I already. I'm not the brightest guy, when it comes to like school and shit. So it's just like I was like, this is doing something to my brain. So I remember I came home and I just unplugged everything, but really quickly took everything off because I knew I was never going to figure it out, and I didn't have the instructions anymore. I just stuck it in the back of the closet. I'm like, well, that's it.
I did the same thing with video games with Quake. I had a real problem when I was playing 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day sometimes. I had a T1 line installed in my house just so I could play with a fast internet connection. This is like 1998.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, there was slow internet where I was. So I said, well, what's the options? And so one option is they chew up the street and put this fucking crazy fat business line. Cost me a shitload of money. And I was like, let's do it. So I had it installed, a fucking business line that we'd use, at the time, you'd use for a large building.
Right.
And I had it just for my house. And I would play video games online all the time. And
you could play online against people for the last 20 years?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
We'd play online teams. We'd have teams of guys, like me and 3 of my friends would play against 4 other guys, and we'd like meet at a certain server, and you could chat and talk to each other. All right, you ready to go? All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. And then the game will start, and then we'd fucking have these matches, and it was fun, man. It was really fun. It was really exciting too because it's all happening in real time.
Yeah.
But I reached a point somewhere around like the year 2000 where I know one day I played until it was sunlight, until the sun came up, and I'm fucking 30 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, my hands are sweating, I'm all fucking caffeinated up, I've been drinking Mountain Dew for the past 8 hours, and I realized, I'm like, what am I doing? Like this is I'm not where I want to be as a comic. I'm not where I want to be with my life. And I'm just sitting here playing video games all the time, and there's no future in this. I've been stuck in things where there's no future before. I know what that is.